I'd like to compliment all of your students on doing an outstanding job. I thought the 6 teams that we saw this morning showed excellent proficiency in English. They obviously spent a lot of time studying their subject areas, and you know what I've experienced this morning has been very insightful. So well done everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Robert. So this is your first time coming to our university. So you can see that most of the students today, they are the first year student, and English is not their major. Their major is IT or business administration, but they always improve their English skills. So they perform English well today, and thank you for your feedback of our students, and hope that you will come to our university more and more in the future. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for the invitation. Thank you.
And another comment. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to hear from you. Who want to share me some information? Yeah, Mr. Hai. I think that you are a very, very good member from the IT enterprise, because you accompany with our university in many activities and events. So could you give us some feedback about our student this year?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I wish I can give quite of something different feedback, but honestly, yeah, you talent never stop surprising me. I joined this competition, I think for many times, right? I cannot remember well enough, and every year I feel amazed how well your English speaking. You know, I don't even quite a little bit of afraid to see if I'm qualified enough to sit here at the church because of your ability. So very well done. You made a fantastic job as a team. The way how you present, I also very enjoy all of the topics. Your presentation very creative and well prepared. But especially the way how you speak English is just awesome. I have to say, you know, not many of our Vietnamese students have that ability. Usually, I only can hear this kind of English for someone who really study English or living abroad, this kind of thing. But you are just first year student and second year student. I cannot believe what I heard today. So yeah, once again, it's very surprising, very proud of you. And as at the one of the employer, I wish I could be your colleague someday. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. Could you share more about the career opportunity of the student who are good at English in the future?
Okay, so please inbox. Just kidding. It's not the way how it's worked in the market. Yeah, for sure. You see that there's a lot of company now. They're working with customer all over the world from country where they speak English. So your English ability is clearly the advantage. You are just first year student, second year student, and with your English like that, you have a strong tool to assess all the knowledge you need for becoming the good engineer. So that is great, especially when you come to the interview, you can get the good impression from the interview. But a lot of company now, they don't ask a lot for fresh graduated, as I know. They just want to find someone who have the good patience and good English, so that they can train you. And if you have invest already in English, already at your school time. So it's clearly the advantage. So not only for those who have a presentation today, but for all of you who study at VKU. So please just, if you have a chance, study English, practice in presentation, do something like this, and you clearly will be the winner when you graduated. I believe so.
Yeah, thank you. And you know that the VKU understand that point. So in our training program, we give students more and more more and more subject with English. So it's we supply students a good opportunity to practice English
Sure, yeah.
at the time they're studying in the university, and with the hope that they get a very good job in the future. Yeah, thank you. And I am just want to hear more, just one more, Mr. Christopher Kango.
Yeah, I guess I would comment on both those areas. I think the English proficiency it's amazing. So I have been now in Vietnam and had our company a little over 7 years, and it's astounding to see the quality that has grown over this time. There was no way when we first started hiring, we had to spend a lot of time ramping up people's English proficiency. And we're seeing students definitely improving, but this group here is definitely another level. The quality of the debate, the quality of being able to communicate, especially when you're talking a pro versus a con statement, an argument is a very complex, there's very complex parts to it. And I think the students today did a fantastic job. And even prior to that, all the students, as they were doing their demonstrations and speaking for all the different areas of topics, while unfortunately there was only 2 teams that could make it to the next round, I would say all the teams did a fantastic job. And I can definitely understand how they were able to be here at this final today. And so while only one team was able to be a winner today, I would have to say that all the teams here today definitely deserve an applaud for just doing a fantastic job, for all the hard work that has definitely been done in all your research. So congratulations to all of you for all your hard work.
Yeah, thank you so much for your class for our students today. And you know that this is the big challenge of our students, especially they are just the first year student. They are very young, and in front of the foreigners and from the IT enterprises, they feel so nervous, but they challenge themselves. And I think that they will get very much more benefits after this event. And for their studying, especially English, they will improve very much after this kind of activity like this. That VKU supply for our students. Thank you for your feedback. And Mr. Shin from FPT, the sponsor of our event today. So I really want to hear you.
All right, thank you. So, right, it's such an honor to be here today to join all of you as one of the judges. I think all the performance are great. I learned a lot from them, in terms of the ideas, their slides, everything was great. And like a lot of judges say that all the winners, I agree so. And I believe that there are a lot of opportunities for them in the future. Like for us, that we have a lot of clients in the US, in Australia, in Europe. So for these students in the future, they have bright future. They can join, like not only in a software environment, but also other fields. So I wish them all the best, and all of them are winners.
Yeah, thank you so much. And hopefully that our student can work in the international environment in the future with that good English now. Thank you. And last but not least, Mr. Hồ Quang Dũng. I know that you are a very good student at English when you were in high school. So can you give some comment and give more feedback from our student and how to practice English during the time at the university?
The first thing I am really surprised because for most of the developer that I met before, they will have problem in speaking. They will be very good at reading English material or what, but they are not so. When I work in my company, they are not so confident to talk to through video meeting like this. But the student from VKU this time on the system, they really amazed me of how they ready to speak. Not any of them speak things that like hard to understand. They all speak in very good English confidence. That's it. The one of the I think the one of the greatest thing for the next generation in developer, and because if you focus more on this, they will create better generation of students. The second thing that I can see that they demonstrate very well is the way of thinking, because the way they present the slides, I see that they research everything and they present it in a very logical way and support with a lot of data and information, which means they can really not just be in doing development, but they even can create their own startup, their own products, and anything later in the future, which is very important. And also, the third thing is that I'm really happy to join. As you already know, that I was a English student from high school. Yeah, we were in the same high school. And then I was a professional interpreter before joining the startup and IT industry. So I feel like they are really connected. When you understand the social problem, you understand the, translation and interpretation is somehow similar to coding, because you have to make people understand through a process of inner thinking. And I feel the similarity, and I'm really happy to join in this competition to to understand that similarity more and more. And thanks again for inviting me to join in this very great competition. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. You're just sharing a very good, interesting thing that the interpretation, like the coding, and our student will, if they have good at English, maybe they will get more benefit in the coding in that job in the futures. So thank you so much for coming with us today.